Good evening, people of the cardboard, and welcome back to Fun Deck. So we have a new card released. It's a kind of cute little maid character that's supposed to support the Endymion archetype. So this is Vera, the maid of Endymion. So it's a level 4 light spellcaster effect monster. By the way, we are expected to get this in our OCG is going to get this as part of their stories, I guess, coming out in January 5th. So no idea when we would get it in the TCG. Anyway, so it's a level 4 light spellcaster effect monster, attack 500, defense 1400, and this card is always treated as a Witchcrafter card. Yep, it's basically merging different archetypes without actually putting in their name, so it's a pain in the butt to search. Anyway, you only use this first and second effects of this card name each once per turn. So during your main phase, if a spell card or effect was activated this turn, you can special this card from your hand. So it's just a cute little extender. That's fine. I think it'll be pretty good for spellcaster builds. And then if this card is special summon, you can add one Witchcrafter, Spell Trap, or Magical Dimension from your deck to your hand. And then gains 2300 attack while you have Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, in your field or graveyard. So in case you don't remember this card, that's because it doesn't exist yet. It's actually was teased as the V-Jump promo for this Link-looking guy. So we know it's a level 4 light spellcaster. So I assume these two will play together. And it's kind of cute. I think it's neat when they have it. It's just weird because I don't remember the last time we've had it where one card that's revealed describes a card that hasn't yet been revealed. That's kind of rare. Anyway, now in terms of, evaluating this card, it is just a cute little extender for spellcasters, which is awesome. And then also it is searches on summon. Now I went through and I kind of looked to see what targets are available. So if you don't remember Magical Dimension, it's this kind of really old quick play. I'm confused how this is relevant. I'm sure there's some lore reason people could leave in the comments down below to explain. I thought this was a Dark Magician card, but basically this card, you tribute a spellcaster, summon a spellcaster from your hand, and then it's a non-targeting monster pop. So it's not bad, actually, just as an interruption on a quick play. And it's searchable. So as long as you have another spellcaster in your hand, you can basically use it to clear your opponent's monster non-targeting. But in terms of Witchcrafter or Spell Traps, you might want to search all this. I did a quick dive. Witchcrafter actually has a pretty good number. So they have this fusion spell. They have a fusion monster, I think, takes a Witchcrafter monster and a Spellcaster. So this new card can kind of work as half the material and the fusion spell, which is cool. And then they have a Rhoda for the archetype. So you could use this actually to search out the maid and then just summon the maid because this would count as a spell that you activated during your turn. So that's nifty. And then they have a Monster Reborn, which is cool. And then they have this, which is basically a compulse for spell traps for your opponent. I'm not sure, it's fine. I'm not sure how relevant this would be, but it's cool. And then finally, this one, of course, is another one of those cards that counts as a Witchcrafter card, but it doesn't have its name. And so you can basically use this if you have a Witchcrafter. So this card will allow it's a Foolish Burial for any spellcaster or spell. So this is actually really cool and generic. Just in terms of if you want something flexible in this deck, I think you could definitely see options. But then the second part is that if your opponent activates a card effect, you can just use this to special summon a Magician or Witchcrafter. So you could use this to actually to summon out the news maid from deck if your opponent activates something too. So I think this card has a lot of play as well. It seems more recent. Anyway, so with that in mind, I think this card's pretty cool for the deck. I think we still need to wait to see with the next wave of Endymion support if the deck is viable. I'm just a little mixed about like what the goal is supposed to be. I know they've been kind of blending spellcaster archetypes together in the past few years, and that's cute, but I just don't know like what this game plan is. I haven't really seen that manifest as anything. So until we wait to see that, I'm going to give this a tentative, let's say 3 out of 5. I think if, just talking like Genesis formats, or if you want to talk like a slower term, I think this is pretty cool. I mean, using this to search out Magical Dimension and Spellcaster deck could go for, some stuff. But even this new card, which just is a Foolish for a Spellcaster or a spell, with a couple extra steps is pretty cool. And this can tutor into that. So if you play a couple copies of this, couple copies of your maid, I think there's some like mini combos you can do, which are nifty. And making new cards are good for Genesis is a good thing, I think. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is this broken or do we still just need to wait and see? Anyway, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's Fun Deck, signing out. Bye.